Yeah guys, Javier here. Well, in case you didn't check or didn't notice this week, about 3 or 4 major volcanoes are erupting throughout the world. There's one in Mexico, there's one that we were reading about in Italy, there's one in Africa. You've probably noticed that I don't really go much into current events anymore. And that's just because of the fact that, ladies and gentlemen, it's just like, okay, what major disaster is going on now? I just have like tons of news stories here, just I can just go through in my phone. Rubino, the great economist, warns they're willing to burn down the world to get what they want. The elites are willing to burn down the world to get what they want, ladies and gentlemen. Small business spending is way down. The Fed says a mild recession may be coming in 2023. And we know that the Fed is definitely not given to hyperbole in these negative matters. Ladies and gentlemen, in case you haven't noticed, let me put it this way, okay? I'm asking for subscribers to our channel. It's just solely for the fact, because I don't really benefit from this financially. It's solely for the fact that we can get this word out to as many people as possible. But it's kind of like now, if you haven't seen the importance of the teachings that were given here, and you don't see where things are going in the film roll current events wise, it's almost like, well, okay, I don't really care if anyone else subscribes to our channel, because, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching me right now, you are the remnant. And yes, there has to be a remnant, ladies and gentlemen. If you just look at where this film roll is going, guys, and why would you not want to have the tools to escape from that prison grid? All you have to do is look at all of the scriptures of the major religions, the apocalyptic scriptures of Christianity, the apocalyptic scriptures of Islam and the Quran and the Ahadith. It basically is a roadmap to what is happening now. And the only way out of this is to jump film rolls. It's quantum jumping, what we teach in this channel. The Protestant Christians sort of have this distorted view of a rapture, and that it was basically invented in the 19th century, but the concept is scriptural, and the concept is absolutely correct. And that is, in all religions, you look at Hinduism, that we are now in Kali Yuga, you look in Islam, that now we might be coming into the time of Ad-Dajjal and all of this, but there is a remnant of people, just like in the Ark of Noah, who were able to escape that, who were able to avert the consequences of that. Ladies and gentlemen, why do you think we're going so deeply into Stoicism in our channel? Why do you think we're going so deeply in minimalism? And why do you think we're going so deeply in training you in the abilities of mental rehearsal to being able to build the lifestyle you want? Because you're going to need this free energy. You're going to need this imperviousness to the worldly chaos so that you can come out of that chaos, ladies and gentlemen, and start abiding on another film roll. That's what our channel's trying to do. That's why I started our Facebook group, and I will link it in the description. And ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how much longer I'm even going to keep membership of that group open, because this group is for basically people who are already awakened, who already know the situations and want to dialogue with me and one another about how to best position ourselves for the modalities that are happening. So please join that group if you feel inclined. We're also doing coaching calls where I take you hand in hand in these methodologies. And I remember, guys, ladies and gentlemen, Eckhart Tolle knows all of this, and he is awakened, and he knows the philosophy that we teach in this channel. It's the same philosophy. He was saying 20 or 25 years ago when I was listening to him that mankind must awaken as a matter of priority because our survival's at stake. Now, I don't think there is enough time to reverse the consequences that we're inexorably rushing towards on this film roll. But as reality is infinite and all film rolls are within you, ladies and gentlemen, you do have the ability to get on another film roll. We can be impervious to this. And that's what I want for the viewers of our channel. That's what I want for the members of this modality that is arising from the real Javier Novoa, from our teachings. I want to have a remnant to where when this great change and shift happens in the world, and we know this shift is happening. Like I said, all of the scriptures of religions are talking about it. All of the great spiritual teachers like Joe Dispenza, like Greg Braden, just watch the videos that they're putting out now. Like Eckhart Tolle, even Abraham Hicks to a certain extent has put out these messages, these warnings. As we know, the Chinese word for chaos and opportunity is the same word. We have a great opportunity in doing what? In first manifesting ourselves in our own lives, what we want, living in the true wealth. I'm not talking about being opulent and being showing off here. I'm talking about living in true wealth, being able to manifest whatever we want in our life so that people outwardly, when they look at us, they will be able to tell these people are indeed favored. What are they doing? How can I learn from them? And in that way, we will be able to save and deliver as many people as possible from this film roll. So I want you to be able to build the life that you want. I want us to be independent from this prison grid. And the concept of the prison grid is not one that I've invented. It is also in the perennial philosophy. That's what we teach, the perennial philosophy. But it is definitely a concept that we focus on in this channel because first of all, we have to teach people that they are in a matrix, that they are in a prison grid, and that there are elites and overlords of whom it is against their interest that the masses of society wake up and are able to become independent. So our intention on this channel is to allow you to deliver yourself from the prison grid. And there is a great saying from Dostoyevsky, the great author Dostoyevsky, who said that the best interest of the prison is for you not to know that you are imprisoned. So first of all, the people that need to know that they are in a prison grid. And they are in it, we know, based on their own concepts and their own false desires and their own quote-unquote blocks. All of us who are trying to work on our blocks, all of us who are trying to earn or deserve something, all of us who are trying to get somewhere on this film roll through the physical means, through the Newtonian means, that is the mentality of the prison grid. You can be free from the prison grid at any moment that you choose, and that is simply by observing the prison grid, by seeing it, and by observing the whole structure and function of that within your being, within your body. That comes by observing yourself. And we talked in the lecture that I gave on The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. I want the black belt students of this, I want the people who are already to a certain extent awake to take a month and to start viewing themselves as spirit, simply having an experience in this physical body. I no longer want you to observe yourself as a physical body, trying to find enlightenment or trying to find awakening. We don't have time for that, ladies and gentlemen. You need to know it in an instant, and you need to live as if you are simply spirit observing through this physical reality. And when you do that, you will then have the energy to get onto a film roll of your choice. And ladies and gentlemen, that is a film roll of abundance. It is a film roll of complete security. Not in the negative sense, not a security that's tying you down, because there's always going to be more desire and more excitement. The universe is eternal expansion. It's a film roll that has the ability to manifest and create anything that you want at the time that you want it. But in order to do that, you have to sever your dependence completely on the physical and exterior reality. You have to become unconditional. Yes. To become unlimited, you have to become Unconditional. And we're giving you the tools to do that on this channel. I want you to quantum jump right now to the other film roll. And that starts by stop looking for signs on the exterior. Stop thinking that you can fulfill your goals on this film roll, because you can't. Because if you have another desire, that's on another film roll. On this film roll, you can move things around, you can react, you can work very hard and get very little advancement. But this film roll is about to be over, ladies and gentlemen. We are heading towards what all religions refer to as the Great Conflagration. The Stoics refer to that. The Muslims refer to that as Al-Malhamat al-Kubra. And this is a very mystical concept. The Christians refer to this. We're heading towards it, ladies and gentlemen, and I can keep reporting to you on it. But you have to make up your mind that you want to be delivered from that. You want to be quote-unquote raptured. And the rapture is getting on another film roll. So ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching my channel, you are the remnant. And we're going to be creating great things here in the next few months and years. I'm going to be creating a network so that we can continue in our communication and collaboration no matter what happens with big tech. No matter what happens with these networks that are prison grid. I want to establish an alternative non-prison grid network. And with your support, we can do this. So continue to follow our series, because we are going into this week about how to create your own homestead, how to radically transform your lifestyle. We need to get out of this modality of depending on a handout from a boss, I'd say within the next few months to the next year at most. We need to get rid of all of the things that tie us down to working for a boss, including benefits. Because ladies and gentlemen, that modality is fast perishing. The economic structures that we see now are collapsing, and the only ones who are going to be in any position to then rebuild the society are going to be us, the independent reality creators, those who are able to tap into spirit and to manifest. So if this resonates with you, please do subscribe to our channel. Please like our videos so that we can get the information out. But as we said, it's not about how many people do it, because with the 100 and so people that we have now, if we focus into another film roll, we can save humanity, and we can rebuild a just and ethical society out of these ashes. But we need to apply the tools, we need to get into state, and we need to realize again and again and unfold into who we really are. And we need to get off the prison grid and get our families off the prison grid. So thank you for watching. We are going to be making some more videos going into issues of manifestation, going into spiritual matters, and of course I am releasing videos also on the Facebook group. So until very soon, this is Javier with great love and appreciation. We'll see you soon.